everybody, I'm Jessica Choba, and we're here at the Daytona International Speedway, the world center of racing, with Indy race car driver Ryan Hunter-Reay. We're taking Ryan off the track and putting him behind the wheels of Forza Motorsport 5 on Microsoft's Xbox One. Does one of America's most successful drivers have what it takes to go up against our pro gamer on the virtual track? There's only one way to find out. GameSpot presents Player vs. Gamer. Meet our player. Ryan Hunter-Reay is a 2012 IZOD IndyCar champion for Andretti Autosport, has captured 9 career victories in IndyCar competition, holds the record 250 for most laps led in a single IndyCar race, and when he's not racing cars, Ryan enjoys scuba diving, surfing, and sportsman fishing. Before we get Ryan behind the wheels in Forza 5, I wanted to talk to him about the games he used to play as a kid. So I know you're getting prepped to test the car. It's quite a bit noisy here in your garage, but can I just talk to you for a couple seconds to kind of get to know who you are?
Absolutely. We have a couple minutes before we're heading out for practice.
So what got you into racing in the first place? Like, well, how old were you, and what about it sparked your interest?
I had always just been about going fast, taking risks, you know, whether it be on a bike or anything else. And my dad made a mistake of buying me a little go-kart for the neighborhood. I got in a lot of trouble in that, and that got me onto a racetrack. And then I got into the Skip Barber Racing School, and it's just a ladder system from there. So I feel like I have the best job in the world, you know, get paid to do what I love, and get to drive cars like this Viper and the Indy car. You know, I've got to pinch myself sometimes, but it's always new challenges in this sport, so I'm really loving it.
Now, you know, racing is a very outdoor, outside sport. Gaming, not so much. Gaming's more in your house. Did you do a lot of, I mean, you were out on the go-kart, but did you do a lot of video gaming as a kid?
Absolutely. You know, a lot of Nintendo back in the day, of course. I mean, everybody has, right? Tecmo Bowl, Super Tecmo Bowl, and a lot of Mario Kart. And then once the real gaming got going, you know, with Xbox 360, you can start to use it to learn tracks, and that's the unique thing. And that's the future of where our sport is going, when you can really get a lot of track time in, a lot of experience in before you get in the actual race car.
Do you feel like, having played some of those games, when you get to the track yourself, are you ever surprised or impressed that they're very accurate, or do you notice inconsistencies, and does that kind of throw you off?
Yeah, sometimes you notice inconsistencies, but you know, with an accurate game like we have on Xbox One, Forza 5, the track models are pristine. They're
really?
Perfect. Yeah, the cars may handle just a touch different in some ways than what I'm used to from holding a steering wheel, but the tracks are spot on, the car's details spot on, and the vehicle dynamics, the car's actual, you know, characteristics are right on the money.
Okay, so we got a glimpse of how it works in Ryan's world. This is how it's going to go down in ours. We've got the Xbox One set up, and the title for today, Forza Motorsport 5. Forza 5 is a cinematic automotive journey. It features unmatched visual realism, hundreds of cars that are perfectly recreated, and is built from the ground up to take advantage of the new generation. It is the definitive racing game, only possible on Xbox One. For more on Forza 5, here's GameSpot editor Chris Waters.
Hey Jessica! Before I get started, I have a confession to make. I'm just not that into cars. But every so often, a racing game comes along that makes me think, okay, I can see how I would get really into this. Forza Motorsport 5 is one of those games. For starters, this is one of the few next-gen games that actually looks next-gen. The visual realism on display is stunning, with hundreds of cars rendered in loving detail. From classic sports cars and modern imports, to open-wheel race cars and extreme exotics, it's the broadest assortment of vehicles this venerable racing series has ever seen. And it's not just the cars that look great. The gorgeous tracks practically beg to be raced upon, from the soaring peaks of the Bernese Alps to the beautiful architecture of Prague. Forza's technical prowess extends under the hood as well. Each car is tuned to feel just right, and the impulse triggers of the Xbox One's controller offer tactile feedback that gives you an extra degree of sensitivity and control. It all adds up to an incredible racing experience, one that will thrill car enthusiasts and entice even the most reluctant racers to take a turn behind the wheel. It's the best game on the Xbox One, and it's only on the Xbox One. Jessica, you guys are going to have a blast with this one. Happy racing!
Thanks, Chris. Now I'm back here with Ryan Hunter-Reay. So what are you doing here at Daytona International Speedway today?
Well, we're here testing the SRT Viper GTSR for the Daytona 24 Hours coming up in 2 weeks. So we come here for 3 or 4 days. We run through all the different schematics of setup and everything that we need to do to get ready for a 24-hour race, which you can imagine is pretty grueling. So it's hard on the equipment, it's hard on the drivers. One of the best races in the world, though, and it's just awesome to be here and be a part of it.
Now, do you do that to win? Is it strictly bragging rights, or do you actually walk away with like a cup or something? I'm not really familiar with racing. So.
Well, it's part of a series, a championship, but when you win it, you get a Rolex Daytona.
That doesn't suck.
Yeah, and when you win a Rolex Daytona at the 24 Hours of Daytona, it's probably the most priceless watch you can have out there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I really want to watch bad. So
well, my
every other
fingers are
driver
crossed
does.
for you.
Thank you.
So what was the first car that you've ever owned?
First car I ever owned, you know, I wanted a good deal,
Like
and
an
I
Escort
wanted to go
LX.
fast, and it was a Camaro. I didn't have a mullet or anything like that.
Bitches!
Yeah, can't go wrong there.
So the two cars that you have in Forza 5, how accurate are they to you when you play them?
I mean, it's pretty cool. There's two cars that I actually currently drive in Forza 5 on the Xbox One, and I think they're very accurate. I mean, you really have to you have to pay respect to the car. You can't just stomp on the brakes and get back on the gas. You have to really worry about weight management, where the transfer of weight is going in the corner. So all that stuff, it says a lot that you can't just get in it and go fast, which you wouldn't be able to do if you jumped right in this. So it's the same thing on the video game. You really have to learn it. You have to adapt to it, and I think it's becoming closer to a simulator than a video game.
Do you find that you bring your video game to the actual racing game? Like when you're, and by that I mean you're in your car, you're racing, do you kind of go vroom vroom to yourself and you're like hee hee hee?
Not quite that way, but similar in a way that if I hadn't been to a track before, I will pull up the video game in the console and try and get on that track before I go there, just to familiarize yourself, you know, before you get out there in a real race car.
Aside from your two personal cars in the game, are there any other cars that you see in the game that you're kind of like, ooh, I want to play that?
Absolutely. The Niki Lauda's F1 car, that's the one that I really want to get in. It's a Ferrari, and I can't wait to get my hands on that. It's my favorite era of racing.
Knowing that everyone's car has been scanned and accurately reproduced for the game, would it be considered cheating to like drive somebody else's car on a virtual track in preparation for an actual race?
No, come on. If it's available to you, you got to use it.
It's a tool. It's a tool like everything else.
Absolutely.
For Forza 5, our race later on, what car are you going to go with today?
I've got to go with both my cars. I've got to go with the Indy car and the Viper. We'll start out hopefully with the Indy car and then go to the Viper.
Nice. Well, are you ready to meet your opponent?
I'm ready to meet my opponent.
All right, let's go.
Stay tuned for more Player vs. Gamer after this break.
All right, so now it's time to meet our pro gamer, Michael LaBelle. Hello, Michael. Thanks for joining us.
How's it going?
Good. So how did you get into pro gaming?
Well, I started back in 2005, actually, and I was just playing a lot of FIFA Online, and I realized that I had a competitive advantage, and I started going to tournaments, and I was able to win some national titles.
Nice. So have you gotten any hands-on time with Forza 5 yet?
I have not played the game yet. I picked it up, and I just didn't even get a chance to put it in.
Ooh, so you're driving blind.
I am.
Shall we say?
Sure.
So have you had a chance with Xbox One? What do you think of that?
I love the Xbox One. I think that it's a dominant console. Looks beautiful, definitely next gen.
Are you nervous at all, knowing that you haven't had experience with Forza 5 yet, to go up against a pro driver?
We're going to put Ryan to the test. We're going to see what's happening with Ryan. I think this might be out of his realm, unless he plays a lot of simulation, and then I might be in for some big trouble.
Do you play a lot of simulation?
Not a lot of simulation, no.
Just
I get the real thing.
The real driving.
Yeah, the real thing.
The real
but-
driving, which he's awesome
Yeah.
at, FYI. Just letting you know.
Yeah, I saw that he won some major things in his career. I did some research. I was seeing if I could bring up any good points.
Very cool. All right, well, being that you guys are both pro in your respective fields, do you think you're pretty evenly matched?
I think so. You know, I'm stepping into his arena with the gaming, you know, side of it, and then he's coming into mine, you know, with vehicle dynamics and working on the tracks, and you know, I know some of these tracks, and so that'll be different for him. So it's pretty evenly matched, I'd say.
I'd say that he's probably right because I'm good at gaming, but don't have any racing experience. He's great at racing, doesn't have that much gaming experience.
So here's how this is going to go down. We're going to do best 2 out of 3. If you happen to tie, the third race is going to be a drag race.
Drag race.
A drag race. Spoiler alert for those of you at home. Up to this point, all of our episodes, only the pro gamer has won. So Ryan, we are really got our eyes peeled on you.
Oh, I'm ready.
Don't F this
ready.
up, man. All right, on your mark, get set, go!
So
So I'm pretty psyched about this. This is my my actual #1 DHL Indy car.
It looks great.
The teaser when I saw it, it's pretty much what my dreams are made of. So I was pretty, I'm pretty psyched to take the first couple laps here.
So I'm gonna beat you in your car.
That's not gonna happen.
Oh, okay, okay. I just wanna.
hope not.
Okay.
Magical C-Ring. The graphics are unreal. I mean, all this stuff is, even the signs are
Dude, the Xbox
exact.
One is on fire. Definitely top notch. Oh boy. You get a good start? Nope. This could be about the
Oh,
first
that's how
turn.
you race, huh?
I'm not sure if I want to get involved in this first turn.
What, really? Wow.
Accidents.
Hit me right from behind, huh?
Accidents. We're going for wins. Oh no. Oh boy, we're bumping again. Oh boy. Oh, no love.
Wow.
Oh no. The bump of doom. This is gonna kill me on a race.
It's alright, I did a little off-roading for you.
Oh my goodness.
Car looks great though, huh? In the lawn even. You got out of the grass though. You good?
I'm out of the grass.
Alright, good.
I'm gonna need you to go visit, just do some lawn duty. Oh boy. I don't even see one of these. This cannot be this time. And we're back in the grass. I'm trying to take these turns tighter and it's not going for me. Oh, I can see you in the radar though. Okay. Take a 4 turn. No. New batch. Oh!
No,
my
that was
God.
it. We had a pretty heated first lap though. That was fun.
It's very sensitive, which I guess that's real life, right?
No, that's good, yeah, for sure. I'm just blown away by the graphics. I mean, even the marks on the pavement are exactly how they're on a real track.
Oh, this is bad. Another crash. I can't stay
Final
out
back
of there.
straight right here.
No, I think you're good to go. I think this one's been over.
This is when you start smiling in the helmet right here.
This is like the chugging the milk and stuff happens. at
Yeah,
this
well,
moment.
that would be after this corner, hopefully. Mountain marbles. There we go. Victory's here. Nice. I get to keep my car.
Yeah. Well, good game.
Good game, man. Good race.
You took the race #1. We got race #2, and I think this car is going to go to my advantage. You've had a lot of comfort rolling in the Indy deal. I've got some experience in Vipers. I'm just saying.
Do you?
A little bit.
A little bit?
A little razzle dazzle.
I'm lucky because I actually, both the cars that are in this game, you know, I get to drive in real life, so I've got that edge on you, but I don't know. I took that first one pretty convincingly. But yeah, I got it. You
Maybe
pick
the
next
bounce
one.
will go my way this time around.
Pick the next track. Let's do it.
Okay. Oh, you ready for match #2 now?
You ready for a
Yeah, I have
Viper
a
beat
wardrobe change, Mr. Hollywood.
Mr. Hollywood?
Yeah.
It's my car.
It must
Another
be nice.
one of them.
Okay.
Another one of
okay,
them.
okay.
All right, so
Yeah.
I've got to change my my car here.
And you want to try a different track?
It's up to you.
Yeah, that one didn't go so well for me. So,
Mm-hmm.
unless they were hiring me for lawn duty, we're gonna have to change up some things.
They should have
Preferably
paid you
no
for it, for
grass. Do you have a preference?
Road Atlanta's a fun one.
Okay. Road Atlanta it is. You ready? Round 2?
I'm ready to go.
Ready?
Are we just going straight into it?
We're going
here?
straight into
All right,
it.
All right. Now, this
Oh.
is beautiful grass.
Uh-oh. I already know what's about to happen here. I know what you're about.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know what happens at the beginning of these races.
Whoa, buddy.
Hold on.
Look at that, hit and run.
I'm trying to hit and run. Boom. Smash and dash.
Here comes the long guy.
Oh boy, this is such a little bit of a different track here. Oh boy.
Here
No,
comes the
don't
long
you come in
guy.
the
Here
grass.
comes the long guy.
Oh. No.
What? You're dirty. Yeah, you're dirty.
No, not me. Dirty Mike, never. Oh boy. I see what you're doing back there. You're waiting on the turn to come smack, you know. Hold on. There, I knew. I saw what was
Oh,
happening.
no! See, I tried to play dirty.
Yeah. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
My rear end on this one.
No, you're still in the radar, which means anything can happen. And besides, I'm known as the grass man. I don't think you're done. I see it. I see it coming. No! Oh my goodness. Oh, come on!
Uh-oh.
Well, this should be interesting. This time there might be a comeback. I feel like you're gonna screw up. I want to let you know right now.
You feel it?
I feel you're screwed up.
No. I don't feel it.
No, looked at your thing. Crap.
Oh.
I think that's
was
gonna
it.
wrap it for me.
Yeah, I could wait for the fans now.
Good thing
Oh.
I don't think it matters.
Oh, wow, it doesn't move. Uphill grass.
No, and then I'm back in the grass. No worries. Is that the finish? I want
Is
my
it over?
I want my embarrassment
over?
done. I stay in the grass.
There, it's done.
Good game, my friend.
Good game, man.
If you guys are seeing this at home, I owe you guys an apology. I let you down.
You know what I would have felt like, though, if you would have beat me in my own car? In both of them? You learned a few things, though.
The winner of 2 out of a possible 3 races, and the first time ever we had an athlete win at one of these events. Everybody, big round of applause for Ryan! Woo! Yeah, Michael, I'm so sorry, but I look forward to your career in lawn management.
Thankfully, I'm majoring in horticulture. I'm working on cutting down weeds, and we're doing our thing. But congrats to Ryan.
Thanks, buddy.
Deserved it.
All right, congratulations on your new future. Guys, will our athlete win in the next round? The only way to find out is to tune into more episodes of Player vs. Gamer.